Welcome to Athar's Garage. In this video, I'm going to show you how to break in your Mini-Z motor using the dry method. So first you got your Mini-Z, and before you run it, you want to break in the brush motor so that the brushes can break in and form properly to make it more efficient to run. And it'll also increase the life of your motor. I'm not going to get too into detail on how that works. There's a lot of videos online about brushed motors, but this is just a simple way to break in your motor. So first things first, you want to take your body off. Just like that, and then pull it back. Okay, and you can set the body aside. Next, what we're going to do is we want to take off the rear wheels so that way we don't put too much load onto the motor and heat it up. So hold on to the gear and put on your wheel wrench and unscrew the wheel nut, and then you can take off the side and set that aside. You can use the binding tool to push out that nut. Next, we can take off the wheel nut on this side. Take that wheel off and set that aside. Next, what we want to do is install the batteries. So what you want to do is just put your finger underneath and undo the battery hold down on both sides. And I've got some batteries charged up. So pay attention to how they install and install your batteries. Next, you want to set this up high so that you can get some airflow to the motor. You could, if you bought a stand, you could use that. I didn't buy a stand. I'm probably gonna design and 3D print one. But you can use a 10th scale tire. I'm just gonna use this battery box that my rechargeable batteries came in, and just prop it up just like that. That way the motor isn't obstructed below and can get some airflow. Next, install some batteries in your transmitter. So in order to do that, just slide the cover back and pop it open, and it takes 4 AAA batteries, so you can install those. And put the cover back on. Next, turn on your transmitter back here. You see the light pops on. Then you're going to turn your car on. And in order to do that, there's the on-off switch is down here. Okay, we know that works. Throttle trim on this knob here. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to turn it up to about 10 to 20%. Basically very light load for the motor. So I'm turning it And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave it like that until the batteries run out. I'm gonna let this run and I'll come back once this is over. All right, so you've had a full pack of batteries run through your Mini-Z and your motor's broken in. But before you run it, you want to add a little bit of bearing oil to the bearings or bushings on the motor so that way the car runs smooth. So in order to do that, to get better access, I would remove the rear axle. All I have to do is push it out like so. Next, you want to add a small drop of oil here and on the back side right there. So I'll do the back side first since I'm here. Make sure y'all can see that. Just like that. And then just work the oil in. You can move the shaft a little bit, just like that, and spin it. Just to work that oil into the bushings. And there you go. Now you can reinstall your axle. Now you can install the wheels and tires of your choice, and you can go run your Mini-Z, and this method will allow your motor to run more efficiently and it should last a lot longer. Additionally, if you want, you can blow some compressed air into one of these holes and try to get some of the debris out from the brushes breaking in. There aren't very many holes. The motor's pretty well sealed. You have some slits down here as well. I tried blowing it out, but I don't think I saw anything come out. So you can try it, but for the most part, motor is sealed and it may be hard to get some of that debris out if you didn't do the water break-in, but not a big issue. Your motor should run more efficiently and smoother with this method than if you did not break it in at all. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave that in the comments below. If there's something helpful you can add to this, please leave it down below, not just for me, but for other viewers. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.